Okay. Let's do this. Friday night box number 2. Welcome back. If you're with us for our first box, we started off with the Archives Pick Your Team this evening. Now we're back. Heritage High Number. Our first look at the new product. This came out on Wednesday, but this is our first break of the product. Continuation of Heritage earlier in the year. Look for base dark blue parallels and light blue sparkle variations. So I guess that's what we'll be looking for in here. 24 packs, 8 cards a pack, just like Archives. 225 cards, bringing back the 1976 design. This break is random teams. You know that. You signed up for it. So let's get that whole part going and out of the way. On the left, spots in the order they were purchased. On the right, random.org, we've copied. Now we'll paste. Description, 2025 Topps Heritage High Number. 4 or less here, we'll re-roll. Lucky number 7. Let's start it up and make sure we got 30. Looks good. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's grab these. Verification code right here. XQN HAM. XQNHAM tonight. You can bring that to multi-round giveaways and punch that in if you want to verify the results. With that said, we'll get these over to the far left. And our assignments have been made. You can take this off the screen now. And we're ready to go. Keep the randomizer up. Just in case we need it. Some non-MLB stuff or something like that. They're all upside down. Our box is upside down. All right. Might need to kind of do one of those angles for our display there. Bring our light over. And let's take our first look at a pack here. Baseball. Simplistic back in the day. It's got a nice waxy wrapper to it. Appreciate that. Feels like a throwback pack. Chad Patrick is going to be our first card of Heritage High Number. Kirby Yates. Carlos Navarez. Ben Williamson. Lars Nootbaar. If that doesn't look like a Christmas card, that's funny. Matthew Boyd. Josh Naylor. Luis Ariz. Oh, we got the bots here in the chat. Let's see. Add to the block list. That should take care of them. Drake Baldwin. AJ Minter. We've got Chrome coming up. Liam Hicks. That is Matthew Lugo rookie. That's sharp looking, huh? Going to Joe and the Angels. Perfect 10. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Higashioka. Ryan Johnson. Cade Horton. Let's leave up our insert there. We'll top load our rookie. Just double check him, make sure that he's not any sort of a variant there. Nope. And we'll top load this one for sure. Refractor. There it is. Okay, cool. We'll check the backs on these ones in a little bit. Every few packs or so. Yainer Diaz. Lucas Giolito. Dustin May. Dalton Rushing on a chrome. Not too shabby. Here's our first blue parallel. Nice team color match. Ryan Bergert. AJ Bluebaugh. Jose Fermin. Braden Fisher. Do the chromes say chrome? No, they don't. So nice. There we go. Top load the team color match. Tanner Scott. Cole Henry. Pavin Smith. Mike Schmidt. That's cool looking. Wilmer Flores. Jose Iglesias. Ravi Ray. Augustin Ramirez. Alright, suppose it doesn't hurt to check some backs now. Right in that spot where we saw refractor before, so right there. Look for any little hidden keywords. You can also look under the number. These are the rookies so far. Nothing yet. I'll keep those upside down so that I know that I looked. Logan Evans. Taylor Ward. Rich Hill. Caleb Freeman. Blue parallel number 2, Ornelas. Luarber Arias. Gunnar Hoglund. Is that the same photo from Archives? Cameron Misner. To upload the rookie parallel. Doug Nikhazy. J.C. Escara. Ryan Gusto. Third chrome card here is Josh Naylor. That yellow background's cool. Thomas Harrington. That's our third blue border. Paul DeYoung. Michael Darrell Hicks. And Blaine Krim. Matt Wallner. Matthew Lugo. Yoel Pozo. Luis Urias. Some more chrome there. Christian Campbell, rookie performers. Rafi Devers. Denzel Clark. Victor Mesa Jr. Go through these rookies quick because we got a nice little stack of rookies here. Looking for any parallels. Any variations. Not that I see. If you guys see something, give me a shout, of course. Tyler Tolbert. Griffin Canning. Zach Kent. All right, so this is numbered memorabilia. Blue team. You think there's an auto with it or just memorabilia numbered? Probably just memorabilia, right? Where would the signature go? Well, let's see. Yep, just memorabilia. Not bad World Series guy. Andres Jimenez, game used, 29 out of 99. That's going to Scott. Would have loved to see a signature on there too, but we'll take it. Cool. I like the hand-numbered stuff. I think it's neat. It's funny to think of some intern having to do it. Ronnie Simone, Ronnie Simon, Sugano, Will Wilson, and Caleb Durbin. Okay, let's grab one of our thick sleeves. Perfect. All right. Cool. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Here's some blue speckle coming up. Elvis Alvarado. Willie McIver. Michael Garcia, he just signed a big contract. Tyler Mahle, blue foil there. Is that a buyback? 50th anniversary tops are just stamped. Larry Christensen. I feel like that's a buyback. It feels like a buyback. It doesn't say buyback, but that's got to be a buyback. That's cool. Caro, Koss, and Vasile. Any sort of parallel? It should be. Or variant, I should say. It doesn't look like it. Larry Christensen looks like a young Bill Clinton there. Just needs a saxophone with him. All right, let's check these rookies. See something, say something. But I'm looking too. I don't think so. Lots of rookies in high number. Gage Workman. Alejandro Osuna. Look at that sunset behind him. That's cool. Alec Thomas. Ooh, 2 parallels here. All right, 76. Cameron Misner. Blue Speckle, Brandon Lockridge. Tim Elko, Christopher Sanchez, and Blade Tidwell. He's numbered in any way? I don't think so. Oh, no, there it is. Out of 76. I was going to say, surprised it wasn't out of 76. 63 out of 76. Cool. It's going to Crispy. Tommy Pham. Austin Hayes. Mason Miller. Kyle Higashioka for the Blue Speckle, our third one there. Luis May, Omar Cruz, Chase Petty, Hayden Senger. Mason Flaherty, Cal Quantrill, another cool background. Mike Yastrzemski. That is out of 25. 13 out of 25. Griffin Canning. That's some nice chrome. Going to Swatters. Blue Speckle, Trevor Story. Willie Castro, Nathan Wiles, Paxton Schultz. Some nice orange there. Almost looks gold. Trying to get the glare off that. Go this way. Bright lights and plastic don't mix. Miguel Andujar, Logan Van Way, Ty France, Juan Murillo, Tony Oliva, 1966 Gold Glove, Luke Keeschel, Justin Hagman, Colton Gordon. All right, let's check some backs here. Nothing there. We'll check the vet backs now. Been a little bit since we checked those. Nothing. Connor Thomas. Kyron Paris, Connor Gillespie, Kyle Stowers, award winners Stephen Vogt, Manager of the Year, Ornelas, Bergert, Simon. Those are all parallels that we had, blue border parallels in a row. Weird. Pedro Paz, Jack Flaherty, Charlie Morton. Here's a refractor. Higashioka. Undefeated. That's cool. Cincinnati Reds. Gary McDaniels. Nick Enright. Tim Tawa. What do they have on the back of this? George Foster, undefeated. I was wondering if it was supposed to be about just him or like something with the whole team, but that makes more sense. Top load the refractor here. Scott Efros. Noah Cameron. Ryan O'Hearn. Yep, you got it, Crispy. Scott Efros again, but Chrome version. Matt Shaw. Grant Wolfram. Jake Mangum. Matt Swanson. Sleeve up the Matt Shaw here. Make sure. Oh, is he an SP? Up at 713? Or 712, I should say. Not exactly sure where that cutoff is. Is it at 725? Top load the chrome here. I think there's 8 packs eyeballing it to go. Kyle Gibson. Chandler Simpson. Brandon Pfaadt. Matt Gorski. Blue border parallel rookie. Evan Phillips. Yohan Moncada. Harrison Bader. John Birdie. Chase Lee. Connor Joe. Thank you, Crispy. 701 to 725. So that's cool. Matt Shaw and SP. That's fun. Connor Joe. Shane Bieber. Nick Pavetta on the blue border. Thomas Harrington. Tanner Bybee. Johan Rojas. And Nathan Lukes. I can go back at the end and pull out all of them that are over 700. Do a little recheck of the backs. Cedric Mullins. Almost thought that was Robinson Cano for a second for some reason. Ramon Laureano. Jonathan Aranda. Matt Wallner Chrome. Blue border. Kyle Manzardo. Brady Basso. Eric Miller. Evan Sisk. And I made that sound like there was one more card coming up, but there wasn't. Top load that chrome. Sleeve up the blue border. Let's check some rookie backs. Nothing there. I'm also going to set these separately because I did check those to see if any of those were high numbers. And let's take a look at our vets. Nothing over 700 there either. Onward. 5 packs to go. Alex Call. Jordan Beck. Landon Rope. Kike Hernandez. Blue border Philomaton. Leody Tavares. Eric Wagman. Brian Hayes. And I was not aware Brian Hayes is with Cincinnati now. That's news to me. How did I miss that? Man, living under a rock, I guess. How did I miss that? Brett Beatty. Tyler Callahan. Oswaldo Cabrera. Braden Fisher for some chrome. And this one is backwards. Kirby Yates. Oh, this is flip stock. Look at that. We got flip stock Kirby Yates. No, it's not flip stock. It's just blue. Come on. Why you got to trick me like that? I thought that was flip stock. It had that nice shiny background. It probably would have said flip stock there though, huh? Why is this blue speckled backwards and none of the other ones were? That's a lame prank. I don't appreciate that, Tops. Making a fool of me. Ernie Clement, Trevor Story, Tyler Mahle. Top load this one. Just ran out of top loaders here, so give me one moment. I'm going to go grab some more. Okay. Kyle Hendricks, Michael McGreevy, Tyler Owens, Reggie Jackson. That one's foil. Was the first one foil? I don't think it was. I'm going back. No, it was not. Neat. I like it. And after that, now this one's backwards. I'm not falling for it again. Fool me once. Ryan O'Hearn. That's blue speckle. JP Sears, Johan Duran, AJ Smith-Shawver. All right, let me tidy up my pile here after investigating that. Doesn't say anything about being foil, but it certainly is. Two packs to go. More Heritage high number this weekend. Tomorrow I want to throw an Allen and Ginter up, but maybe we'll throw a second box up too and do some high number. Pick your team. Clay Holmes, Mickey Moniak, Ryland Thomas. Blue Speckle is Victor Scott. Carlos Correa, Justin Turner, Patrick Corbin, Casey Mize. Last pack. Jake Myers, Eugenio Suarez, Marcelo Meyer, Blue Speckle, Gavin Lux, Martin Perez, Victor Scott, Sam Huff, Travis d'Arnaud. All right, so let's leave that one. Let's leave that one. We'll top load this one. is not a high number, but that's okay. And that's it for these ones. Let's do a quick check on the backs here for some of these. If you see anything that I miss in terms of fine print pointing out that it's a variation, let me know. Also, I'm looking for any number over 700. I actually like this part because it's like when you buy a lottery ticket and it loses, but you can resubmit it for a second chance. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, these are all base cards, but take a look at the backs. Maybe you got a big winner that you didn't know about. These are the rookies. Nothing standing out there. All right, there is that. I have a bunch of rookies to go through to see if they're high numbers and some bets to go through to see if they're high numbers, but we're almost positive there's no parallels. We already checked. So I will do that right at the end so that people can sign off if they'd like. First, though, let's do a brief little recap so that those people can sign off who would like to. Here are inserts and blue parallels of non-rookies. Victor Scott, Gavin Lux, Ryan O'Hearn, Mike Schmidt, Kirby Yates, Phil Maton, Kyle Manzardo, Nick Pavetta. Undefeated, that is George Foster. I'll memorize that. Stephen Vogt, Tony Oliva, Trevor Story, Higashioka, Mali, Christian Campbell, and Yamamoto. Top-loaded stuff. We had a Chrome rookie, Dalton Rushing. Refractor rookie, Matthew Lugo. Marcelo Meyer was base. Reggie Jackson was a foil. Braden Fisher, Chrome. Matt Wallner, Chrome. Matt Gorski, blue border rookie. Efros Chrome. Matt Shaw, that's a high number above 700 SP there for you. Higashioka Refractor. Blue Speckle rookie, Lockridge. Christensen was a buyback. Simon blue border. Urias Chrome. Naylor Chrome. Blue border Harrington. Blue border Ornelas. Blue border Bergert. And a Drake Baldwin. Sorry, that was a little loud. Back here we had two parallels and then our hit. Cameron Misner, that is 63 out of 76 on the 76 border. And an orange Griffin Canning, that's 13 out of 25, orange refractor. The hit of the box here tonight, Andres Jimenez, game used memorabilia, 29 out of 99. All right, stand by here. We'll check the backs to see if anything is an SP that we didn't check before. Yeah, not going to be the most exciting view stuff here, but let's see what we got. Here we go. We're going through these, just looking for anything over 700, and we're taking a second look, making sure we didn't miss any fine print signifying a variation. These are all rookies we're looking at the moment. Lots of rookies in this set. Nothing. I mean, in most boxes in the past, you're looking at getting about 3-ish of those short prints above 700. But nothing there with those ones. Let's go over here to these ones. $700 almost makes it, but not quite. $725, about time. For a second there, I was thinking, like, are we really only going to get one in this whole box? Man, these are harder than usual to pull, huh? And go back through those top-loaded cards and make sure that we didn't miss any. Let's look at these backs really quick. Well, 702 is a chrome, so that's nice. A chrome that's a tougher to pull. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what else we got here. 712 on the Matt Shaw we knew about. That's why it's top-loaded. Oh, that's it. But I guess it's 3 altogether if you count the chrome, so cool. Well, that makes that one even a little bit cooler. All right, guys. You know what's coming up next, so keep an eye out for that tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, in the meantime, if you need me for anything, you know where to find me. All of those different ways of contacting work, whichever is your fancy. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. You enjoy the rest of your Friday night. And